Uh, why isn't the capture showing up? That's why the capture isn't showing up. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm getting a phone call. One moment.
Mute your mic. No, seriously.
All right. Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Scuff's stream.
We've achieved the 1800s with oil. When was oil invented?
We haven't even started oil yet. This is coal.
Oh, god damn it.
We're not even that far yet. We need to finish phase 2. Oil is phase 3.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go into the spider pit.
Okay.
to pay for my sins. I'm just kidding. That's for the end of stream, if I haven't died yet.
If I recall correctly, we ended just as we got steel up and running.
Yes.
So we have some milestones to go and do now.
We have misstealed your girl.
I don't know. Have you stealed me?
That's up for you to decide.
I don't know. I don't think you've stealed me yet.
Oh, okay. I'll have to work harder next time.
I was going to make a joke, and then I just lost it.
Do we need to bring these back to the main base?
So, that's a good question. Yes. We're going to have to do some milestones, so we have a choice to make. Most of our supplies and equipment are back at base.
Yes.
And we're going to need a lot of it.
That's also probably not final base, right?
Correct. So I'm sort of planning. I have a plan. We're going to
always have a plan.
Build a new factory that is essentially a meeting point between these two factories where the steel comes in and eventually the stuff from the starting factory will come in.
Okay. Alright.
But first things first, we need to unlock Mark III belts and the other steel-related paraphernalia.
Alright. So this sounds like we need to run a belt to home. Probably.
Well, we are going to run a belt, but not all the way back to the starting base. Just to this new base. This new halfway point collection facility between the two.
Okay.
And then we're going to move the hub to it. Because the idea is everything will sort of meet in the middle. And there's a bunch of copper and a bunch of iron at the new spot. So we're going to do a new iron and copper setup, but now with our fancy Mark III belts. And eventually we're going to get access to blueprints.
Ooh.
Let's see, check back in at the hub. You also need to unlock vehicles. But one thing at a time.
Are you allowed to have a motorcycle?
I mean, there's going to be a dune buggy. That's close.
Alright. I have started the belt.
Okay.
Where would you like me to take it?
Well, I need to come back there first. But basically, we're going to go across the water, past where our little coal thing is we set up at the end of last stream.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you where I had in mind. There's this canyon on the other side of the water there. And at the top of the canyon is 4 pure iron nodes, 2 pure copper nodes, and at least 2 pure limestone nodes.
Gotcha.
There's 2 normal caterium nearby. There's that pure coal node nearby. There's a couple sulfur nearby.
Ooh.
Now, a lot of this is going to go away come 1.0.
Hey, that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah, the idea is to try and keep this from being the absolute best place in the game.
All you freaks are gonna love exploring the map again.
Pretty much.
I'm assuming I'm going the right direction. And that's
Well,
always a good way to do things, is assume it, right? There's not a classic phrase about assumptions. I'm assuming yeah. This is the right way. Totally the right way. We're gonna go through the little thing.
Yeah, we're gonna make a little, like, bridge across the water here. In fact, tell you what, I'll meet you from this side. We'll do this in the Kumi way.
Oh? Who dat? Oh, I don't have any iron plate. Or, not iron? Is it iron?
Finish the sentence.
Iron plates?
Or...
The things you need from Mark 1 belts?
Oh.
I need to go back for those. I do not have enough. So I should probably go do that, huh? Hello, friend. Would you like to play?
You find a friend?
Yeah, they wanted to play. I think I still have hostility turned on. I don't know, it's alright. It's good for the engagement of chat. Look, me not dying and being a pro MLG gamer is just content, really. You know, I've never died, and I'm going to live forever. You're gonna hear my name, Fame. Is that the rest of the song?
I don't know.
Oh, that's more your generation's song than my generation's song. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Fame. No? Nothing?
I think my mother used to watch that TV show.
Okay, well then it's shit. Look, anything enjoyed by Mormons is not something I want to enjoy.
I mean, that was my general feeling as a kid.
Oh yeah, I'm getting so fucking good at this circle strafing. And then there's a tree. Do I have my chainsaw on me? Just transfer things. Do I have my chainsaw? Yes. Yes? Are you a chainsaw? Yes, you are a chainsaw. This yassified chainsaw. Oh, I don't have any biofuel. Can I use grass for fuel for the chainsaw?
No. You do realize there's a production line there at our little factory?
Well, yeah, there was a tree in the middle of our little line here.
Let's not chop it down just yet, because we're gonna tear that out and rebuild it as soon as we get power towers.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna tear down the entire old power line as soon as we get that, and Then we'll start chopping down trees.
Whatever your kink is, we don't have Azure here.
So, I have a funny story on that, actually. Remember how yesterday's stream,
Yes.
we were making fun of Azure for making burgers and not sharing burgers?
Yeah.
Hey, Milk! How you doing, Milk Varian?
Hello. I'm just sitting here alone in my chat. It's alright. I know you're already more popular than I am. It's alright. Just remember little old me when you get big, okay? Isn't there a multi-stream? Are we multi-streaming, or we just happen to be streaming at the same time?
I mean...
Did we press the multi-stream button?
I did.
Stream together. Next. Got it.
Like, I see you, you're live on YouTube, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch. I haven't checked your Twitch. Hang on a second. Yep, there you are. I'm in mod view so I can watch. Same old here. How about you? How's Kat? Milk Varian asks how you're doing.
All right, let's do some very professional figuring this out right on the fucking fly.
Milk asked how you were.
Oh, I'm doing big Cool J chillin'.
I don't even know what that means.
LL Cool J, you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, he's a rapper or something. He makes content or something. I don't know. All right, I send you an invite.
An invite?
To the multi-stream. The stream.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, invited you to stream as a guest.
Yeah.
Is this going to muck up my...
It shouldn't.
Okay. This looks like another audio and video thing, and it wants to use camera. It does not get that. I think that wants... That is wanting flesh tubing. I do not do flesh tubing. I am furry, remember?
Yes.
So it gets a big old block on that. I am already multi-streaming with you. I'm just doing it with VTubing, remember?
Well, yes. But this connects the things on Twitch so that people can watch us at the same time.
Is that what that is?
That's what I thought it was.
I don't think that's what that is.
There's a stream together button, and I think we should probably do that. Did you hit the stream?
No, it wanted access to like my mic and everything, and it's like, no. First of all, that's the wrong mic. So I declined that.
All right. Well, this is something we should look into at a later date because I've seen people do it before, and it's good. It basically you're able to have both streams open at the same time.
Ninja VOD, okay.
Yeah, we're just kind of both here chilling, but there's a way to like integrate it together on Twitch.
Yeah, let's look at
the stream together button. I think does.
Okay.
We can look at that at a later date if need be. But
yeah, I think
we should probably be doing that.
Okay. I did not know this was a thing that existed prior to going live, so let's look at that when we're not live.
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright.
Because otherwise you're sort of putting on a very bad show in the meantime.
We put on a great show. I mean, look at those tits.
You didn't see this because on my stream I actively looked around and it's like, aw.
Aw.
Where are the
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're yours, sweetie.
Oh, well, it doesn't let me show to see them. Okay. So, let's see. Do I have any concrete on me?
I can bring you some concrete if you need concrete.
It's like... I'm thinking I'm just going to start a basic setup over here.
Let me
I'm
throw
gonna
an
put
emoji game here.
down a map marker, which is...
Okay, that's going to be slightly annoying. So I have a window open for Twitch chat on my in my stream, so that I can like read chat and shit. However, when I accidentally mouse over into that thing, my game like usage stops. So that's certainly a thing, but it's okay. I think this is ultimately for the best. All right. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, whoa.
Okay. So, there's a big old canyon over here. I've put a little map marker up.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put like a factory logo on it. And I'm gonna make it like bright pink or something. Okay. I need to really have your stream up so I can occasionally look at what you're up to. There we go. And then... join the stream. Requests are on.
I think that's the stream together thing.
Okay. Default Zoop. I'm gonna focus on building factory for now.
Yeah, you play the game while I struggle with some belts here. I'm gonna make so many belts. I'm gonna be a Final Fantasy character. Don't you worry.
I mean, that is kind of Satisfactory in a nutshell.
Is Satisfactory secretly a Final Fantasy 14 expansion? Or Final Fantasy expansion?
I mean, have you seen the latest expansion?
That's true. Alright, if Satisfactory was a Final Fantasy 14 game, what Final Fantasy game would it be?
Honestly, it'd probably be something akin to 6.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hello! Hat free time? Hat versus free time? Look, that's their name, I think. How we doing today? What's your name? What's your pronouns? How do you want to be referred to?
I'm gonna talk shit about you later, but I want to do it respectfully. I need your pronouns.
Exactly.
Do I have the stuff?
See him, Hat. Well, nice to see you, Hat.
Okay.
Is this the wrong one? Anyway.
I'm gonna start some basic production here, just to support the new factory location.
Yes, we are excited for 1.0.
Oh, believe me, we are. The goal here is to try and get Kat through the early access version. You know what I forgot? I forgot some power.
All right, who wants to kill me? You're gonna die.
Are you fighting the wildlife again?
Pro NLG gamer over here. Yes.
Okay.
I'm winning against the wildlife. Thank you very much.
Hey, you've got the upgraded weapon now.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never died in this game, and because I'm incredibly good at it.
Uh-huh. For new viewers' benefit, I did a compilation video of 4 minutes of Cat doing nothing but dying.
I know what you're talking about. I've never died in once in my life.
You also lie.
I've never lied. I'm a pure innocent schoolgirl. Look at my outfit.
It's a factory. Get up.
Would a girl who looks like this lie?
You do realize now you're testing the batteries of the window?
Yes, that was the point.
Okay.
Look into my soul and my eyes and tell me I am not a liar.
You're valid, but you are a liar.
All these settings anyway.
You just disappeared from my end.
Oh. And oh, you're network error. Oh no.
Yeah, the game just disconnected.
I'm very
Everything just broke.
I think this is a your end thing because I'm still. Your stream is not up
Okay.
on my end. Oh no, I see you. I see you. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say, my stream is up. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely.
Alright, I'm making a pinned thing so that people can click over to your channel as well. It's
Yeah.
still going to be the same.
Well, it's sitting there spinning. Wow. Okay. Well, this is scuff. This feels like a use for the BRB screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're live again.
Very good.
Now that we have fixed everything, nothing will ever go wrong again, I'm sure.
Yeah. Nothing has ever gone wrong.
Nothing ever went wrong.
Yeah. Clicks one of those Men in Black light things at chat to make them forget our mistakes.
To be fair, I don't even think I made any mistakes. Everything was set up and working. It's just...
Yeah.
I don't know if
True.
the ISP hiccuped or what.
Are you back on...
I'm back. At least from what I can tell, I'm back on my screen.
I see you on my end as well.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
The challenges of simul-streaming. Alright, so all I've done here is, like, I'm just setting up a little bit of, like, making plates as I start building this little factory here.
Very good.
I take it you're bringing the steel over?
Yes, I was in the process of doing that before I didn't die.
You died, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please tell me you didn't die to a hog.
No, I died to a bee thing.
Hatcher. You died to a hatcher. There are lots of those in this area.
This is why we need assault rifles. How am I supposed to deal with the 30 to 50 hogs in my yard?
That's in the sulfur tree. It's in there, I promise.
As she references a very strange meme that's like 4 years old.
We need
This is something a real person said once. Like, unironically. It's wild. Someone just...
It's like, if you have that much problems with wild hogs, I mean, something else has gone very wrong in your life.
Oh, also, Hack, I think you'll enjoy this. In our first stream of this game, Mita befriended a doggo, and the doggo immediately brought her nuclear waste.
We were in tier 1. Tier 1.
And the doggo brought us nuclear waste.
I'm like, clearly this doggo desires my death.
Why are you not? Oh. You know, I think I found the problem, guys.
What's the problem? What'd you find?
The belt wasn't connected.
You silly goob. What are you doing?
Why is that? And you prefer rebar gun since it hits harder and is wicked cheap? That's fair.
Also, it has, like, much more, you can do more interesting things with the payloads on the rebar gun. Each has their, like, uses, I think, in my opinion.
I made a pen for mine, but it was on the ground and then they disappeared. Yeah, 2 shots from the bees. Oh, nice.
Malk, I think I'm gonna go over and check on what's going on over there.
Oh. What's going on?
Exactly. What's going on over there? Except I was hearing something about belts not being connected.
I connected them. It's fine. Look.
I'm looking, respectfully.
No, don't do that. Look, we've been friends for long enough. You can look disrespectfully if you so desire.
There's a death box over there. Concern emoji.
Right, I should pick up my death box. That's why I don't have resources. Alright, where's...
So my general plan is this is going to be a multi-story facility. here in the canyon. Gonna bring in the steel from steel base that we made last session. Because this is a nice little spot. Oh, I see you.
You want me to bring it up the those nice, well-organized stairs that you're making there?
That's sort of the idea.
All right.
Can
do.
I will make you a ramp even. Except I'm out of materials.
All right, you need me to finish this?
If you've got the materials, do it.
I always got the materials. Are we making 4 height ramps, I'm assuming?
Yeah. That tends to be the standard. Although when I'm doing trains, it's 2. Because trains can typically only do...
Trans. What about trans?
And I'm alone again.
Oh. Did your thing cut out again? I can...
Satisfactory didn't quit, though.
Okay.
As long as Satisfactory didn't quit, I may give up on this. I'm gonna put me back in the corner here.
Who's attacking me? Where are you? Show yourself. Oh, there you are. I should probably eat some fruit before re-engaging.
Yeah,
I don't have fruit, but I do have this chainsaw.
So, what I'm sort of thinking of doing is, you see how I've started some platforms up there?
Mm-hmm.
I eventually plan to, like, extend that out over this whole area, and then I plan on doing a second floor down below it. There's a very particular method to my madness here. The top floor is where we're going to actually put all the machines and the production. Below, there's going to be logistics.
Cool.
So, belts, boxes, wires, you name it.
So, while I'm back here, should I bring the hub?
Yes. Grab the hub and bring it here.
All right, cool.
Because we're going to have a whole bunch of milestones that we need to do that require steel.
Yeah. It's really cool how this game has an instant teleport back to the hub game, you know?
You died again, didn't you? Yep, there's a crate. Okay.
I've never died. Y'all can't prove it. I just used the instant teleport button.
As in the death button.
We needed the hub.
We need to get this girl a ranged weapon, clearly.
Look.
Because the death box is right by the hatcher.
Look. I don't play melee classes, typically.
Well, if you bring me the hub... Actually, come to think of it, that's in the mam tree.
Should I also go...
You don't need to bring me a mam, I've already built one.
Oh.
I beat you to it.
After being hit with bugs, huh? Yeah, totally. Exactly. See, you get it, Mel. Yeah, exactly. They just wanted hugs. I love hugs. People just want to hug me, okay? I'm just sorry if that's not you.
You're very, very huggable.
Thank you.
Bees love to hug you.
One of these days, I'm going to come IRL glomp you, and you're not going to know what's coming.
That seems unlikely, but I look forward to it regardless. Pull stuff out of your death box.
Is that a real counter you have in your game? Because if so, that's amazing. Yeah, no,
Bees 208 hat 417.
What's going on? Hello, friend. Well, I wonder where I respawn. If the
The hub just teleported, like the box, the building material for the hub, just teleported into my inventory because it was in your inventory and you just died.
See?
Okay, so I'm gonna put down the hub.
Instant teleport feature.
Oh Lord, what am I gonna do with you?
Cherish me.
Well, I do that. Okay.
Exactly. I don't know why that hog was attacking me. I have passives on.
Yeah, but did you hit apply? You have noted priors here with not hitting apply.
Do you want to keep these settings? Okay, look, I have retaliate turned on.
Okay.
I think.
That means that they will only attack you if you attack them. However, hatchers don't work like that because hatchers are proximity based.
Gotcha.
They spawn the bees regardless, and they just sort of sit there.
That's why I was trying to kill them. Not sure if you have to... I turned it on last session, and it seemed to work after I did retaliate. I might have been like some of the plants around that triggered them, probably, if I had to guess.
Well, again, the hatchers are proximity based.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a hog that killed me this time.
Okay, well...
In my defense, I was looking at menus.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, I missed the crate. Oops. I'm just... Is this... Wait, is this the...
I need 5 corpses. I should have that.
That's the... Yeah. That's...
Oh,
that's
yeah. I have so many alien guts right now.
Damn, girl. Playing around with them aliens, huh?
At least I haven't died.
I mean, just not dating that kind of alien girls.
I mean, hello? Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
I don't know either. I've now officially lost the plot.
Alright, well, there's a normal server node.
Yeah, there's 2 of them right next to each other. There's a normal and an impure down there. If you have the mats, slap some miners on them. Have we not unlocked the ability to do the DNA capsules? No, we haven't. That's why.
No, I don't have anything in my inventory because I died.
There we go. Yeah! I have your death box here.
Well, I'm trying to look for this death box. I don't know where it is. I don't remember dying here. What?
Yeah, then there's not going to be a death box there.
Okay, I'm looking... Okay, I was going towards the radioactive one. They've been changing those nodes in 1.0. I think it goes away and it becomes normal. It becomes impure. Yeah. We're just kind of like... I mean, we're probably going to start a new save once 1.0 drops.
Yeah, I've generally advised we'll probably start a new save after 1.0 drops, because all of the nodes in this area move around, so...
Alright.
Let's get some screws.
Look, joke's on you, chat. I got a slug. This means my death was worth...
Was worth, period.
Yeah. Look, we're doing more progress because I auto-teleported the things that we needed.
Yeah, Melk, I actually went through and I looked at all of the stuff they're moving around. The quartz, it's like clearly what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eventually build a a quartz processing factory somewhere else and just have a train bring it in. The coal, it looks like they might be lowering the quality on the 4 coal nodes there in the upper north east side of Rocky Desert, so I'm thinking I may just use all of those for steel come 1.0 and use something else for coal power. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look at where the new coal locations are. There we go. Alright. I'm just sitting here stealing things from your death box, don't mind me.
Oh, that's what the death box is for. Well, y'all are just talking about hyper strategy while I'm just like, last week I saw a balloon.
Well, Melk and I are like both very familiar with the game. Why do I have pumps on my build list? I don't even know. Alright, we now have Mark III belts. Now, the thing that I'm really looking forward to is this bad boy. Alright, I was working on...
Alright.
Ranged murder tool. There we go. Ranged murder tool. Rebar gun now unlocked. I need an equipment shed. Come on. Snap facing me, please. There we go.
Does that help? Did that come across? I'm terrible at snapping. I think they're changing some of the northern forest spread out since it's an OP location.
Oh yeah, it is absolutely an OP location. And they're removing / lowering quality / moving things out a bit. Like the 2 quartz are going from pure to impure, and they're going to be like way out in the middle of the area. Oh, hello again. Finally made it back, I see.
I've always been back.
Have you, though?
Yes. Alright, we're changing back to the old mode because that locked window is not... It's just messing with me for some reason.
Yeah, I'm literally doing the same thing right now. I'm really not used to the fact that it's so far off center.
Is this going to be too much of a curve? No, it's perfect. Because, you know, real factories have curves.
Exactly. My thing, though, is maybe don't go all the way up yet, because Cat, can stop, please?
Yep.
I have a different idea for this. For now, let's put a bin on it.
There's a bin on it on the other end, too.
Well, yes, but that's there. I need it here.
Not that I've been waiting for 1.0 for a while. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I think the entire community has, really. Oops. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did. Look at what you're doing, Mitha. Okay.
Oh, no, that's...
I mean, it's still a viable start location. See, here's the thing. They're not nerfing the iron or the copper. They're just doing the more advanced resources and moving them around. It's still a viable start location, Malk. Like, that area where we started with the 6 iron, pure iron, and the pure copper, and the 3 limestone, that area is still basically unchanged. In fact, that area is getting buffed in a way because it's going to have 2 small quartz nodes nearby instead of needing to run all the way north to the desert canyon. That's a huge increase in my opinion. I need some screws. You know what?
Need some screws? Here.
Hmm?
I put some in the box.
Oh, in the box. All right. Huh. Let's see if it's enough. It is.
Do you want me to go run belts, our main base belts, back to here?
That actually is not a bad idea, but I need to teach you something real quick, and I have something for you. Did you run off again?
I'm running towards you.
Exchange concluded.
Oh, there you are. First of all,
What you got there, sweetie? A knife. No.
I have brought you a gun.
Thanks, Mom.
This is what Hat was talking about, the rebar gun. However,
Yes. I need ammunition.
well, I will start making some ammunition here.
What do you got there, sweetie? A knife. No.
Can you move?
No.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna go back to base.
One thing I wanted to
1.0.
show you before you do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see this?
Yes.
This is a conveyor belt a stackable conveyor pole.
Mm-hmm.
You can stack them.
Yeah, I was doing that on the other one.
Yeah. Basically do a line of these, like maybe 5 high, because there's what, like 5 products we're building back there. The nice thing is we can make it bigger or smaller as needed.
Yeah. Don't you worry. I am very competent. And
Yes.
This is gonna go great with 0 deaths.
Yes.
I'm assuming this power line goes to base.
I mean, just like we talked about last time, it's like as long as you follow it long enough, it will eventually always lead back to base. Because there's a finite number of places we've built power lines.
All right. Cool. So.
And for Malk, who's probably rolling their eyes at me right now, no, I don't plan to keep these like this. This is just until we get this factory properly built and running. I plan on doing a proper factory here. However,
See, this is why I'm just bad at games, because I don't have to live with this kind of shame. People know I'm just gonna be a little silly.
You're fine. Be silly. Meantime, I need more wire.
Meantime, I need a chainsaw.
I mean, I made you one.
I was equipping it.
Oh, very good. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking better of this.
Well, at least you're doing the thinking. It usually doesn't go well when I do it.
I'm not sure if that's self-deprecation or not. That feels self-deppy to me.
See, it's self-deppy, but it's a joke, so it's funny.
Is that punching down? Except you're punching
punching
down to
at-
yourself.
Is punching at yourself punching down?
See, now that's an interesting question.
I think it's neither punching down or up. I think it's punching sideways. The most sideways you can punch. Alright.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Loop. Just gonna put a bin on that.
Alright.
Right.
Back it.
I need to make wire, so I need a portable miner. My general intention is, once this factory gets up and running, and we have most basic parts being produced here, I'm going to tear down our starting location completely and build a new factory there.
Gotcha.
That's the plan.
Where is the other cement?
And yeah, Mouth, the area where you started, I mean, as far as I can tell, they've just made it better.
Hmm. Do we need to bring biofuel?
I would leave it there so that the generators can use it. The biomass generators.
That's actually quite smart, yes. That's where they are.
Right. You're not tearing down that whole factory, are you?
No, I'm not. I've never done something without permission. I am not tearing it down, I promise.
Okay, thank you. You make it sound like I'm some kind of fool marm, and I'm not sure what to do with this information.
A school? What? Confused.
Like a school principal?
Oh. Look, you're the one that asked. We've been somewhat jokingly calling mommy, okay? So what do you want me to do with that information?
I mean, that's fine. That's different from being called, you know, mommy
Principal.
is different from, like, teacher.
Fair. Why are you here? I certainly put something in the wrong belt.
Did you sushi belt?
Never.
I'm looking over at the stream. Yes, you did. You sushi belted. There are some cool things you can do with sushi belting, especially if you're running something over a long distance, but it helps to have smart splitters on the other end to separate them back out again. Which I don't think you have yet. No, you do not.
Box.
Is this running? Yes, it's running. I'm gonna go back to factory construction.
I'm gonna go back to being gay and doing crimes.
I mean, your sushi belts are already a crime.
What is sushi belting?
Okay, sushi belting just means mixing more than one product on a belt. That's all it means.
Gotcha. Why are we ruining the good name of sushi?
I didn't come up with the term. This is another one of those, I just got the term from the community.
Gotcha. Cause all when I hear sushi, I'm just like, ooh, yes, please.
I mean, normally I love sushi too. I just sushi belts. By the way, I have a machine over here that's been making ammunition for your gun. That way you have a ranged weapon.
Then I will be I'll have even less excuses when I die.
Correct. And as we build out this factory, I'm going to add additional ammunition types.
All right. We've got...
I actually was thinking, Malk, after 1.0 of actually whipping up a factory right where you started. I've been going back and forth, though, on what I specifically want to build there, though. I was thinking something iron-based. Haven't made my mind up yet. It's such a cool location. And you're right, people really don't appreciate that starting area. Okay.
I am committing sins against God and anime.
What's she doing, chat? Oh yeah, this area here in the desert canyon area here by the Spire Coast, Melk, is definitely going to be a mega factory. The idea here, the purpose being, this factory will build space elevator parts and have essentially just storage of all of the parts. It's going to be a storage facility too. I'm also thinking this is going to be the train hub. This is where I'm going to have all of the trains coming in and out of. You know, once we get to trains. The other major...
we already got 2 trans, so, you know, we're at a good start.
The other major advantage of this spot is that it is right next to oil. So there's going to be a whole bunch of oil refining going on here.
All right, that's copper.
So there's this old question in the Satisfactory community. It's like, do you do, mega factories, or do you do lots of satellite factories? And I'm like, it's bullshit that you have to choose. Why not do both?
All right. This can just keep going on that. I don't think I need to pull anything from there.
Have a big old mega factory for storing parts, and it supports building satellite facilities, and then have train lines to build the stuff you build at the satellite facilities and bring them back to the main facility. Bada boom. All points covered.
Baba boy.
Baba boy.
All right, yeah.
God,
let's
kill me when I use that voice.
It's just that. So all we had over here was concrete, the 3 basic copper resources, and then iron resources, right? Or do we want plates and stuff, or do we want just the rips and modular frames?
I'm mostly interested in rips, modular frames, copper sheets, copper wire.
Because that's what I'm bringing over so far. Yeah, because I don't have any. I don't see a reason to bring over the basic iron resources, right?
No, I can just make those here.
Exactly.
Just the finished parts.
Yeah.
Plates, rippers, rotors, modular frames. copper sheets, and copper wire. Those were when I said 5 high, that's sort of the 5 parts I was thinking.
Did you want concrete?
No. Though I may go back there periodically and pull from the things making it, so don't tear them down.
I've already started bringing it over, so I'm just going to do that.
All right.
All right, let's quickly change how this looks to make this easier. Storage container.
Ultimately, this is, this is Kat's factory, so it's like, ultimately what you want goes. I'm just giving advice at this point.
Yeah, you aren't connected to anything. Because this one's just was rotors. Yeah. Cool. What I want is gay people. Is that doable?
Hi, I'm right here.
Okay. Then my factory goals are complete.
Okay, cool. Go back to building this factory. I sort of have a general plan here for 4 floors. A logistics floor, a main factory floor, another logistics floor, essentially, that is mainly for bringing stuff on and off the trains, and the trains are the 4th floor. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
So, Mitha, question. If you could look at my stream real quick.
Looking at your stream?
So, I'm trying to get... this... I have this really high thing over here, and I'm trying to get it over there. Do I just build the platform over to there? Is that the simplest way to do this?
You mean foundations?
Yeah.
Yeah, do like a ramp. A foundation ramp.
I guess this is going to get torn down, so it's not doesn't need to be pretty.
None of that
needs.
needs.
Here for.
Yeah, none of that needs to be pretty. It's going to eventually get all torn down and rebuilt.
That's what we're here for, right?
That is sort of the whole Satisfactory loop. It's like, build factory, don't like factory, tear down factory, rebuild factory.
Cute girls build factory. Got it.
That could be a stream name. My ultimate goal here is to start making the space elevator parts at the Spire Coast Mega Factory.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually I'm going to want to move the space elevator itself over here.
Gotcha.
But focus on what you're doing right now, Kat. I'm going to focus on building this out. For our longtime Satisfactory viewers, I did align this to the world grid. This is actually world grid. So what are we thinking? How tall do we want to make our logistics floor? I want it to be at least 6.
Hmm.
We've got plenty of room. We could do a full 10. Yeah, bringing over the concrete's not such a bad idea now that I think about it. as I've now run out of concrete. Can we even make Mark II miners yet? No. I think we're a tier early for Mark II miners. No. Optimization eats all the concrete. No, Malvarian, you're going to give yourself indigestion.
You can also do a conveyor lift, drop it down if you need to just belt it out, since you can snap it to the containers and other belts. I spaghetti mostly bases until I'm doing coal power, only dealing with pipes. I make it pretty clear so I can debug with the pipes.
Oh, that makes sense. That's kind of why I'm like, it needs to be at least 6. Because I need room to be able to troubleshoot. Like, way back in my Satisfactory play, I had one where my logistics floors were only about 4 high. And it was a nightmare. And from that point on, it's like, it needs to be at least 6. Preferably 10. Mostly for doing
this game
things.
Really does make those expansionist furries horny, doesn't it?
Where's What is Laveau when we need them?
Well, his thing is Vor.
Exactly.
So I don't know what inflation.
You're the one that said it. So
No.
You said it.
Furry inflation is when you're a furry and you go to order from McDonald's or Burger King or something. You're like, why does a Big Mac cost $10? That's furry inflation.
No, sweetie. You
sure?
Sweet summer child. No, that is not what that means.
Oh, I'm aware what it means. I'm just making a joke.
Oh,
Sweetheart, I'm the allosexual here.
yeah, and
I don't know what furry inflation means.
What do they say about asexuals? That they're the horniest of the bunch?
Or the kinkiest, at least. I think it's the kinkiest, not the horniest.
Malk, I've seen your factories. You've got, like, I want to say 10 or more foundations between your floors, and they go up and up and up. I don't even know how many floors tall that mega factory you've built is.
Look, I'm just an autistic girly who likes spaghetti. Is that so bad?
There's nothing wrong with spaghetti as long as you hide it on logistics floors. It's fine.
I'm just talking about the actual food spaghetti. I've fucked with some spaghetti. I've been autistically eating spaghetti as a safe food since I was like 19. And I mean, even earlier, to be perfectly honest, because my mom used to make really fucking good spaghetti and meatballs.
So
That's probably where it started.
What I'm thinking and why I had Kat stop building the steel up the ramp was because down here on this logistics floor that I'm starting, I plan to put a couple of boxes and just pop a couple of conveyor floor holes and have them go up into the logistics floor that way. So, like, let's see, get some industrial storage bins.
I mean, mostly my thought process with this whole thing is just like, well, it's going to get torn down very shortly anyway, so it doesn't need to look pretty.
No, it does not need to look pretty. And basically, my plan is to rebuild that factory, but with, like, you know, proper belts, proper efficiency, and make the same 5 parts. Just really efficiently.
Yeah. So I'm just like, let's just get the things over here.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Do. Now, the one downside to my plan here. Inventory space. Can I fit
Is there a way to expand that, or is that...
Oh, that's literally... Okay, 2 schools of thought. 1, MAM and milestone upgrades will expand the inventory. 2, doing hard drives. There's 1 or 2 drive options that we can get that will expand inventory and tool belt space. 3, there's mods. There's one that I particularly like that gates it behind actually doing milestones, which makes it play in really well to the game's whole mechanic.
Mhm.
In fact, I'm sitting here looking at the MAM right now. +6 inventory slots. I need some cable.
Satisfactory is definitely that you unlocked a new tier. Time to redo fucking everything. Yeah.
Oh, that is very much the case, especially with iron and copper. I always redo everything with iron and copper every time I get a new tier of miners.
We're trying at least a little bit to build. Also, the fucking was, by the way, was mine, not Hat. Hat was saying that.
Oh, yeah.
I just added the fuck because, well, I'm me.
This is why these streams are 18 plus.
Yeah.
We curse like sailors.
I mean, you know, let's be real. Sailors, pretty fucking gay.
Yeah? Have you seen those earrings? Anyway. I'm sitting here like, when did I get spitter carcasses? And then I remember, oh yeah. How many did I need? 1,000. Eesh.
Metha, I may have done fucked up.
Do you need help?
No. Well, if you... Okay, so... I put something in a storage box on accident. Well, not on accident, on purpose. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to remember to take it out.
And it's already on the belt, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot to take it out.
Hey, Sam!
So this is the solution for it. Hello, Sam! This is my only solution. This is my punishment. This is what I need to do, right? Is this the easiest way to do this?
No, that is not the easiest way to do that. The easiest way to do that is to deconstruct the belt, pick up the pieces, and then reconstruct the belt.
Okay. And is falling off the edge of your platform a part of that plan, or not a part of that plan?
Generally not a part of that plan. Don't deconstruct the foundation you're on. Oh, lordy.
I didn't deconstruct it. I just fell off. Let it pile up and auto sort. At the end.
I mean, that requires having an auto sorter, which is the smart splitter, and we're not that far down the Caterium tree yet. In fact, let me look and see where we are on the Caterium tree. Because I know I did some work on the Caterium tree. Ooh. That is the easiest way, yes. Smart splitter. I need 10 AI limiters. Let's see. AI limiters. Ah, I can make them. I did unlock those. Mhm.
Alright, let's quickly take everything out of this box and put it in the correct box.
She's
You laughing at my
learning.
misery?
No. You're learning. You're learning. And that's the important thing. The idea here is not to have me just sit here and tell you everything to do to beat the game. I'm trying to teach you to play the game so that you can beat the game yourself.
But I grew up in a Republican household. I wasn't taught how to independently think for myself. When you get smart / programmable splitters later, you can sushi belt, which looks dope if you have mixed lines.
Oh yeah, especially if they're high speed lines. Which means, like, belts that are faster than what we have right now. Alright. Malk, what was I doing? Sam, what was I doing? I've forgotten.
Being incredibly cute is what I thought you were doing.
I mean, have you seen this dress?
It's adorable.
I was on Indie Dairy's stream the other day. I was watching Indie Dairy do his new model, and oh god, it's pretty. It's so pretty. Indie Dairy does such pretty work. Yes, exactly, Sam. Exactly. Every hour of every day. Oh, that's a mood. See, I've got another copper node. I could make cable or I could make copper sheets. I don't think I need the copper sheets right now.
Weird, we're not on each other's YouTubes anymore.
Yeah, that broke like half an hour ago, and I just was just like, it's supposed to be in the group VTube session, but it just keeps breaking, and I don't know why. And at this point, I'm just like, this is a later problem.
Yeah.
Because we are doing a tabletop stream later, and we're going to need it for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think with you streaming, it slightly complicates the problem. At least when we're doing that, it will be just me.
Yeah, it's just going through one stream, because basically at that point you're just controlling TransXP TRPG, and it's just one output. You're probably right that we're complicating it.
If y'all want to see more of us, go follow us on that account.
Yeah, essentially what we did is, these accounts that we're streaming on right now are like video game and stuff that is of interest to us personally.
Mm-hmm.
Tabletop stuff is on the TransXP TRPG channel, because that stuff is a big old collab.
Yeah, there should be a link to our website for TransXP.
Come on.
I would very much appreciate dropping a follow there as well.
Holy lag spike, Batman. Am I still connected?
I see you on my thing.
Okay.
I don't know if you're connected, but I see you.
I'm not sure if it was just like saving the session or something. But
Probably.
But everything stopped for a minute there. Meanwhile, I'm just here cringing at my one-to-one temporary production lines.
Hey, cringe is good.
Did the stream stop for you, Sam?
What?
it started buffering. Interesting.
Buffet. Ring. Look, all this talk about sushi belts got me hungry. There's a like ridiculously cheap sushi conveyor belt place near me, near my work, and I've gone to it a unreasonable amount of times.
A sushi conveyor belt. Oh, like everything, all of the sushi is on little plates, and it goes around the conveyor belt.
Yeah, like it's obviously not the amazing sushi, but it's like convenient and it's there, and I don't have to talk to anybody. So like, what more can an autistic girl want, you know?
There. Okay. I think what I should do... Let's get a big old... Work 3...
All strong considerations. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you understand my... Whoa? You good?
Oh, there's a physics glitch where sometimes if you're running against a wall and you're using a parachute, you start flying up and not down.
That just sounds like speedrun hack.
I think it's the exact same physics glitch as wall hacks.
Do people speedrun this game? It'd be kind of impressive and terrifying at the same time.
I mean, why wouldn't they? There's people speedrun everything.
This is true.
Okay, there we go. Now those lines are moving again.
They use wreckage parts to speed it up.
Ah.
They...
Okay, I don't really need all of this right now.
I mean, you can speedrun anything, really, you know?
Oh, yeah. And why not? Oh, I was gonna do something with this. That's right. I just remembered what I was working on about 10 minutes ago. Because Hat had talked about smart splitters, and I'm like, how far are we down Criterium to do that? Criterium.
I zerg to coal normally without 1.0, but having automated biomass, I probably will take my time.
Probably a good call. Okay. Now you have a smart splitter. This can be used to divvy up stuff on a sushi belt. So if you have a belt that's mixed, you can use it to resort it. Sorry, Chad. I went and looked over and see what Kat was up to.
Is there any...
Kat's learning.
Yes, I am. I don't know, I think this looks kind of okay. It's kind of frustrating learning how to space belts.
I mean, yeah, but it's a good skill to have.
What's also a good skill to have? Kissing girls. I'm an expert at that.
Jeez.
MLG. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna MLG this real quick. Don't mind me. Just casually gonna first try this. I hear a kibby yelling at me.
Which kibby?
Totoro?
Totoro. Is Totoro in your room?
No, he's yelling outside of my door, and then if he comes in, he's going to rub up against everything, and it's not going to be pleasant for stream to hear. So he can't come inside.
Ah. Kitty.
Right. Alright, first try. Alright.
Whoops.
Is there a way to make this go faster that I'm not getting?
Yes.
What am I doing wrong?
Okay. So first of all, there are a couple of different ways to make all of that go faster. The first is blueprints. We don't have that unlocked yet. The second is trains. We don't have that unlocked yet. The third is vehicles. We don't have that unlocked yet. You getting sort of the general idea here?
Yes. Not really. With blueprints, you can do it, but belts, I don't think. Yeah.
Belts are probably the slowest way to get things from base A to base B. They're really slow.
I just hope this isn't the most boring thing ever, but you are watching a Satisfactory stream, so this is kind of what you expect. I think all of you expected to watch, so.
That, and I also expected you to clip through everything.
I have only clipped through a few things. How dare you?
Hey, chat. Has Kat been clipping through things?
Oh no, now I have someone who could be accountable. Quick, turn the stream off, turn the stream off. I mean, this is a lot easier than running back and forth. How do people do this is the joy of Satisfactory streaming. Fair. I mean, this is certainly my first playthrough, so...
Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting everything to be, pretty or super nice, considering it is your first playthrough. This is very much Kat's sandbox to learn the game. And that's okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For when I do it, I belt it out and do it vertically, just like you're doing until I get trucks. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I have this weird fascination. I basically make a dead run directly to trains, and then I stop everything and build trains everywhere. My Satisfactory playthroughs are like Train Conductor Simulator.
I wonder why that is.
I like trains. I just really, really like trains.
And, you know, good on you.
Let's see. I was looking at... That's right, I need 1,000 cable for that.
Yeah. Belting, there is that advantage of belting where it's a lot easier to upgrade. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is nice.
Speaking of which, I made a cable box. Is it working? It's probably super slow because it's not efficient. Oh, yes. I really like trains. It's not making at all. Why is this not making?
Alright, I have entered the death zone, so get your clips button ready, chat, to watch me not die this entire time.
You can just go around the poison gas, you know?
What are you talking about?
Oh, multiplayer bug, where you run a belt and it doesn't do anything.
Oof.
Okay.
And you can ride the belts? Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
that could work.
It's called belt surfing. One of the things I love in the official Satisfactory wiki, not only does it list, you know, how many items you can move per minute on a belt, it also says how fast the Pioneer can run on the belt in, like, meters per minute. Like,
oh, I should
belt surfing is a
swooping
thing.
this. What is that button again? It is toggle build mode.
Zooping. R.
This is gonna be a lot fucking faster.
Yeah. Tips from like pro Satisfactory streaming. You can zoop stackable conveyor poles.
I just realized that.
It's way handy. I wonder why it seems to be such a common trait among autistic people. What specifically are you referring to there, Milk?
Probably trains.
Oh, liking trains?
That's my guess. I don't know if that's what they mean.
But trains are really efficient. They're really efficient. Like, they're probably the most efficient means of moving things around that we've ever invented.
It's because, yeah, it's that, and capitalism hates things that are efficient.
Exactly. That's why capitalism tries to sit there and do everything by, like, trucks, which are much less energy efficient, and so they chew a lot of fuel, and the tires need replacing a lot, and so you have a whole industry around, you know, making people replace tires.
All right.
Like, the
See,
whole
this is the
thing...
great thing about streaming with Mitha. I can just mention trains once, and I don't have to talk for the rest of fucking stream.
Guilty. Alright.
Look,
I'm gonna go back to building the logistics floor now.
I don't have Riz. I just let the autism flare up till she kisses me.
I mean, if you were here...
Trains? Especially with Satisfactory players, trains, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not.
When a friend of mine originally pitched this game to me, they had me at trains. Way Too Late knows who I'm talking about. Faust on Twitch. It's just like, wait, there's trains? I can build trains and actually have them do things instead of just running around in a circle? I'm sold.
This reminds me of the train simulator, bitch. I don't know if you've seen this video.
I have not seen this video.
I'll have to send it to you. It's just somebody who made like a weird a funny dubstep type song with Train Simulator. One of the Train Simulator games from a while ago.
There have been many.
Yeah.
I'm just building a logistics floor until I run out of parts, which will happen eventually.
Yes, the ADSF I like trains gif abound. Yes, those are not the ones I'm referring to actually this time, but
Exactly, Ads. Exactly. Actually, hang on. Let's do a / shout out at Faust TV. Is it 2 T's or 3? Ah, that always throws me. Yeah. Now, the sad thing is Faust TTV never actually streams Satisfactory anymore. And I constantly give Faust grief about this. Even though it was Faust that originally got me interested in this game.
no.
And I ran out of concrete. Oh yeah, I believe there's reasons, and they're probably good reasons. But I've still, like, since I actually got Satisfactory, what, 6 months or a year ago? I forget. I don't think I've
I
ever...
really have been obsessively playing this game.
I have, but trains.
That's not a bad thing.
Trains!
Exactly.
This does not make concrete fast enough.
Bringing you 60 a minute, I'm sorry. I'm going my hardest.
Viewing audience leaves when they do.
Whoa?
That's sad.
Oh. Yeah.
Sam is talking about why Faust doesn't stream Satisfactory anymore.
I mean, each people have different, kind of niches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if that just never worked...
Faust is just sort of an exclusive FF14 streamer these days. Also does art.
The game is a good combination of planning, design, and chill. It's one of my favorite games of all time for sure. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah!
I'm quite enjoying it.
And that's one of the reasons I love it. Planning, design, and just chill. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Make the tooltips of why... I don't know why this belt isn't working, and then it's not telling me why. I think I may have clicked a button that made those go away.
Okay.
Yeah, this is red.
Yes, I see. There could be two things. Either you could be out of materials, or it's too far. So do an inventory and check for belt materials first. By the fact that there are other belts that seem to be working just fine on that stack, I would guess that length is not the issue. It's probably you're out of material.
Yeah, I'm out of plates again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
Why did the tooltips thing go away?
That I am not sure.
Alright. Alright, how many times am I going to fall off this belt? Obviously 0, but, you know. Alright. 1. See, the funny thing is that they also have this problem in real life because of my disability. It's a good number of modular frames. Oh yeah, that's some nice good clipping right there.
Yeah, the distance between your stack poles is pretty good. It was just a material issue.
Why am I running out of the plates specifically? That seems weird.
Because you're actually going through a lot of them? Like, each time you run one, that's like 30? And you're doing, what, 6 different belts? So every time you do a new stack, it's the materials for building the conveyor stacking poles, plus 6 belts of 30 each. Do the math.
No. What do I not need in here? You. Do we need Kateria more?
You can throw that in the awesome sink. We're gonna need it eventually, but I already have a setup that's sitting there mining and refining it. So if you have just Conterium ore sitting there, you can toss that in the sink.
Alright. I'm just clearing out my inventory to carry more BS.
Makes sense.
Hello, Bean. Meh. Meh.
Meh.
Meh.
Boy, upgrading these belts is going to be fun. I hope you know I eventually plan to replace all of these belts with a train.
Yeah.
Just saying. If you give me the chance,
to make the logical decision and trains. Look.
If I can build a train, I will build a train.
We're 2 autistic trans girls. Obviously, we're going to be building trains.
Exactly. Either that or fucking Warhammer.
Well, you wouldn't be doing the fucking part, but that's my job.
Sorry, I'm. Is it a TikTok?
Yes.
What do you
Enjoy, I think is her name.
Sounds right.
Jubilee, I think is her name.
Trans girls have such cool names.
Yeah. Because we're awesome. Alright. Let's not fall off this platform again, because I haven't done that before. I gotta keep my streak of not falling off this platform. Here's a satisfactory question. Does the speed running on the belt...
It is speed of belt plus speed of Pioneer run.
Okay, that's... Yeah. So that's faster than wire?
I have to go onto the wiki and look and see how that compares to, like, zipline sprint. I think zipline sprint is faster. It's you eventually plan to replace Cat with a train. I mean, I don't know how I would teach Cat if I turn Cat into a train.
Meow? And you can get a running start with jetpack later. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
jetpack can also add speed to that whole thing. You know what I just realized? When you get to a certain point, I'm gonna have to have... Oh, you've already started on this idea, I see.
What idea?
So, when you get to a certain point, you're going to find a belt, just like the ones you're doing now, that is going into the factory area where I'm building a new factory. This area, basically, it's going to have a Caterium wire belt. And just sort of the stuff that you're bringing in, just add it to the top.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the things that I was thinking of doing is instead of... I wasn't going to bring in the finished...
They don't have hypertube cannon set up yet.
Yeah. That's later.
They have Mark V belts to launch off of. That's great. Would control help here? I bet it would. No. Not really.
In fact, I
Is there
think
an easier way to make it so it doesn't hook up on the opposite side?
yeah, if you stretch it out to its maximum length. It will be unable to, like, try and do it from the other side because it's too long at that point and it'll just turn red.
Now, see it. All right. Well, I'm glad y'all chat are enjoying this riveting gameplay.
Okay. What I'm going to do is it's just going to be Caterium ore going into the base, because I want to build a much more efficient Caterium processing system.
Gotcha.
You know, with multiple smelters and multiple constructors.
Side angle you're doing is the best way I've done it anyway. Cool.
I'm still working out, Sam, how I would replace Cat with a train.
I don't know. I'd be down to be a mechanical e-girl.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just Protogen.
Yeah. What's the furry version of Thomas the Tank Engine? What furry type is Thomas the Tank Engine? That's my question.
I don't know. You play Pokemon, not me.
Oh God! Is there a train Pokemon?
I don't know. You tell me.
There's a coal Pokemon, Colossal. There's the... You could definitely... Oh, there's an engine Pokemon. That one's really cool from Gen 8. 9? 9. Gen 9. That's the most recent one. I really like it. Fuck, I don't know their name. Anyway, there's an engine. There's a Pokemon that's just a fucking engine. They're really cool. You could definitely make a train out of Pokemon. Like, what do you need for a train? Engine, wheels,
Tracks.
tracks. Ooh, that'd be weird.
Why am I now seeing multiple death boxes? There should always be one.
Where's the multiple?
I'm seeing a second one, and it's in your direction.
Oh, that's probably a deconstruction box that I forgot to take down.
All right. Don't forget that.
Let's find it. Well, it's not. That's not a death box. I mean, it is a death box. Just a different type of death box.
It's a different type of death box, mean.
That set up properly. It's a doggo present death box.
A doggo present death box.
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
All right. Well, something's wrong with that plate. Yeah, it's where the radioactive material is.
Okay. Yeah, that one we know about. That's that. When I look at the, you put like a dozen little radioactive symbols around it. Very well.
Look, would you rather have less radioactive symbols or me die another time?
Wait, have you died multiple times to that box?
No, I actually haven't died from that box.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Do I need to check the VOD on this?
Maybe. Alright, where the flip is this connection going wrong? Because... Ah, there it is. You...
As I check chat.
Danger of the situation? What the flip did I do over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well... I guess this one gets erased for now, and we just keep the other infrastructure. This is fine.
What's going on back there?
Oh, I built an additional belt.
Don't erase it.
Need. Hmm? Why?
We'll put something on it. We don't know what right now, but we'll put something on it.
No. I went from essentially around here. Let's see, where is it? The only problem is I went from this amount of belts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god, I did it again.
So you added extraneous belts
Yeah.
that don't do anything?
Yeah. Oh wait, did I not follow through with the rips? Okay, so the rips stop here.
Why do the rips stop?
And then they are not... Because I messed up, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the rips that end here.
Mm-hmm.
Put it over here. And then we're going to connect it back.
Suggestion. Oh. Well, okay. That works. I'm going to make one suggestion.
What? This is the simplest fix without tearing everything down.
Again, we're going to rip this out eventually and replace it with a train, but it'll work for now.
All right, cool. I'm glad I noticed this now.
Then when you get to the other end and realize you have no rips.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I really need to start doing the electric slide, don't I? How do I do the electric slide again?
Control?
Not doing it.
Usually only works when you're going downhill.
Yeah, it's not. Does it mess with auto run?
The game has a lot of different movement modes. Anyway, you should be getting, yeah, You're within sight range of the belt that I ran for the Kateria Moor.
Mm.
Just when you get there, you know, start building on top of it.
No. Bad belt. So, what else is going on with y'all's lives while I run these belts?
Beautiful.
No, that's what you are. Got her. Okay, I see what you did there. Cool, 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 cool.
The general idea is we'll bring everything to one central distribution hub.
Is this what those people in the 1800s felt when they were building trains? Besides, you know, all the human rights violations?
The genocide.
You know.
I apologize, I've read history.
You really should apologize. How dare you? That's not the American way.
The American way is to fucking ignore history, huh?
Except the fucking kind, yeah.
And I ran out of concrete again.
I'm trying my best
You're
to
fine.
bring it to you.
You're fine.
Thanks, I know I am. Damn, girl, are you a stack of concrete? Because
Yeah? Come on. Finish the
that
flirt.
ass is solid and that is structurally sound? Really need to build more Roman concrete structures. It's so cool that we finally figured out that fucking out. Did you know about this?
What are you referring to?
Roman concrete. It's self-repairing.
I have not heard about this.
No, it's super fucking cool. So, essentially, apparently Rome, like, you know, the fucking Rome from fuck off forever ago,
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
has way better concrete than we ever have. It got lost in, you know, just through time, you know, the amount of libraries that get burnt down, you know, the usual war destroying it, all the cool shit.
Uh-huh.
But we finally fucking figured out how they did it. And so we can build Roman concrete now, which is self-repairing. And that's why all of the structures from that time period are still here. It's because of Roman concrete.
I would be interested to read this article.
Yeah. It's something we've been studying for years, because, like, obviously this would be something useful for us to fucking build bridges out of and shit.
What is going on with this belt?
Roman concrete's awesome. Nice, and yeah, you can still use the roads, yeah. Like, it is truly insane that something built that fucking long ago is still functional, and it's because of Roman concrete. It's, I think it's something like calcium or something. It's basically, the secret is it self-repairs as it breaks down. It reforms the bonds.
Here we go. I've now rebuilt all of Kat's belts here in Mark III. So we're moving steel parts from the steel factory to the new distribution factory.
At an alarming rate. Very good.
At Mark III speeds. And I'm going to name this factory. I'm going to call this Spire Coast. Because it is on the Spire Coast.
Not Gaytown, USA?
I mean, when we get signs, you can name it whatever the heck you want. But we haven't got signs yet. Or factory to put them on yet. I'm just working on building the foundation.
True.
I actually don't need any more than one stack of this right now. Actually, I don't need the steel right now. Actually.
Yeah. All right. Have a good errands.
Have a good
nice
errands,
seeing ya.
hats.
Nice meeting you. Hope see you soon.
Indeed. Concrete. And we'll work on this bit some more.
Yeah. Love to see you. Why?
Whee! So, a little bit of an update. I'm going to be doing my heavily modded Satisfactory playthrough on Tuesdays. I've got it scheduled.
I really need to build one of those.
What, scheduled?
Yeah. For my streaming bullshit.
I can show you how to do it. I've even put this, the multi-stream, on my schedule.
No, of course, yeah. Obviously. Alright. Do you want a bunch of fucking bins?
For now, yeah. Except don't put one on the Caterium.
Okay. 'Cause that's just ore, obviously.
Yeah, that's just
useful.
ore. I'm eventually planning to take that somewhere and process it here in this factory. It's just I don't have enough room out there in the forest to put down, like, 10 smelters and 13 constructors. There's not enough room. And I need lots of room, unless you're going to let me use modular load balancers.
I'm not opposed to modular load balances.
I mean, we had this discussion last time. You seemed pretty opposed to it.
I guess it's just like...
You were pretty opposed to all mods because you were trying to do a vanilla experience. We had this discussion last time.
I guess the reason I'm having a mild issue with it is because I wouldn't call that being opposed to it. You know?
Well, I'm only talking in context of this playthrough that we're doing right now. And I'm not talking about, like, your feelings about the concept in general. I'm not questioning that. There we go. That looks good. One more for modular frames. Now, eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to be storing all of these in the factory, but the factory's, like, not really built yet, so And we still need parts. So, parts. Eventually, this entire facility is going to be a one-stop shop for all the parts we need.
Hmm.
At least that's the goal.
How the fuck did copper plates? What? Okay, I don't know how those got up that high, because they were definitely near the bottom first. That's funny. Yeah. So by the
Your entire order might have gotten switched around.
right, because of the rips situation. The rip situation of 1964. Can I just put a box, like, right? Alright.
What have we
It's
got
telling
here?
me it's too steep here. So, and I understand why.
Modular frames. There's nothing coming in on that belt. Hang on. Oh, honey, no.
What?
You just built a belt on top of another belt.
That's an issue?
Oh, please no.
How do you want me to solve this issue?
Hang on.
This doesn't work.
Honey,
Hmm?
you have lifts.
Oh, that's right. Those exist.
Okay, it needs to be taller.
You know, I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller, you know. If I had a girl, I would call her.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay, why do you, like, there's a belt between cable and rips that has nothing on it?
There is?
Yeah. I'm now oh, yeah, it doesn't connect to anything. Right there.
Alright, well,
Let's see, what did we lose? This, whatever this is. Because here's a belt that just ends. Oh, there's nothing on that either. This is just so emblematic of this playthrough. It's chaos. Chaos.
yeah, so here's what happens. It's the same thing that happened beforehand.
Yeah, probably.
I added an addition to... I made the stack too high.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sitting here looking at... There's a 7th belt that's not doing anything.
Well, there should be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just stops here. It's fine. Well, it's good.
It's just an extra belt going to an extra bin that's not doing anything. Okay. This is all gonna get torn down later anyway.
Do we have rotors at the other end?
Yeah, that was one of the parts I said to bring.
No, but is it connected? 'Cause
Like,
I think I found it.
at the Spire Coast end, there are no rotors.
Yep, that's the issue.
Did the rotors get lost?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I've connected the rotors.
Okay.
Let's see.
And it is time for...
Milestone.
Expanded cap.
Pioneers can
Power.
now store excess power for later use and span power lines across vast distances.
Ooh.
Stored power is automatically distributed in cases of low power output. You've got the power.
God.
Okay.
What do you do again? I found another issue.
Are you learning from this experience?
Absolutely not. Why would I do that?
Because there's nothing
Learning.
wrong if you're learning.
Okay. Jesus, what can I... What's fucking... Okay. What's fucking? Not me, unfortunately. Got him.
Let's see. Get some steel beams from the bins.
What did I do here? There's 2 additional belts now. Oh god. What is going on?
You're adorable.
I wouldn't say that.
Too late. I already did. I already said it. You're too late.
All right. So I got Okay, so we've got concrete, copper wire, rips,
Empty box.
copper coil,
That's cable.
cable,
Then you have copper sheets.
rotors, and then modular frames. Okay.
Yeah. The rotors is the thing that didn't make it here.
Let's.
Have 6 more bag slots.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Protein inhaler.
I might have to redo these belts.
When we come through with trains, the whole thing's gonna get replaced, so...
That seems like the simplest solution. There may be some boxes that need to be unsushied.
The nice thing is everything's going into a box at the far end, so we can unsushi things at that point. Assuming they aren't being constantly sushied. Ooh, a hand equipment slot. Ma'am. Okay, I need more steel and some more DNA slots. Okay. It's actually my hope, Kat, that when I start doing my heavily modded Satisfactory playthrough, you will get to see some of the things that you can do with mods and actually, like, appreciate them.
Mods are cool as fuck, and I'm very pro mod. I don't know. It's generally my gaming philosophy to have at least the first playthrough be modless to, like, know the experience. Unless there's something that, like, really neat. Like, when we're talking about older games, I definitely feel slightly differently, because, like, sometimes, you know, when we're talking about these games need mods to, like, really, even for the games to be playable.
Fortunately, Satisfactory is not one of those. The game is very playable in its vanilla state.
Yeah.
I'm just over here, like, one of the things that I would not play this game until it had some kind of green power.
Yeah.
Because fuck capitalism.
Is that gonna get added?
No! The base game is never gonna have green power.
Interesting.
That is entirely a mod thing. They have been very clear. No green power. Because for them, they're doing this game balance thing between you have to actually put in the effort. The entire top belt has gone from modular frames to rotors.
Yes, I told you that was going to happen.
Okay, well, I'm just going to take all of the modular frames out of that bin.
And then we need to build one more bin.
Remember, you have a bin in the middle that is unused.
Okay. If that's how you want me to solve that, I can solve it that way.
Mm-hmm. Make efficient use of the bins you already have.
I just have to figure out how to get the top fucking one to go into that belt. Wait.
What is that thing that I was saying? What was the thing I was saying? Lifts. They can go down.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to teach you to use the tools you have. I might be being mean about it, and if that's the case, I apologize.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Okay. There we go. That was something I needed.
Alright, well, that's certainly a way for this to get done. We now have concrete. Copper wire. Oh, copper wire. Oh god, did I just find another problem?
I don't think so.
Seeing 2 bins with copper wire.
The
The second and the third bin.
That's not what I see. I see rips in the third bin.
What the flip? Okay, 3, 4 is gonna be
4 is
frames. 5 is copper cable, copper plate, and reversed. Okay. Cool. All right. It is nearing. We got about 30 minutes left on stream, yeah, roughly.
Based on the time schedule I have, we have an hour and a half. If you need a break, let's take a 5-minute break and then come back to it. But first I want to show you this.
Blueprint?
This is a blueprinter. This is where you build blueprints. And then once you've built something, you can then set it out in the world as many times as you need, just as long as you have the parts to build it.
Nice.
So, like, for a start, I'm thinking let's do smelters.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break.
Okay. Do you want me
If
to go
you
and
want
do...
to keep going, please go ahead.
Okay. Self-care.
Um,
Self-care.
I'm gonna go to my break screen.
Okay.
Hugs.
Take care. This means chats will need to entertain me. Chats need to entertain me. So, how should we do these blueprints, huh? Doing a set of 3, because of course that's what you can do with one splitter. I don't think you can squeeze 6 into a blueprint. Did I line that up correctly? I did. Okay. Now, eventually, I want to go back and make this really pretty. I'm thinking like, you know, come back when I've got like painted beams and walkways, all the fun stuff to make it look really good. But like, I'm trying to think of it. I'm getting way too distracted. Let's just start with simple 3 smelter. Belts are tier 3. Yeah, give me somebody to interact with. Ooh, what can we do before she gets back? clunk, clunk, clunk.
All right.
Tidbit
Welcome
of advice.
back, everybody.
Tidbit of advice.
Hmm.
When you go AFK like that, and I'm still streaming, mute.
Hmm.
Because like all of the clang clang bang when you were getting up and sitting down, everybody hears it.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm just giving you a bit of advice.
All right.
So I really suggest taking a look at the blueprinter. The blueprinter is one of those tools that makes building big factories really easier.
Okay.
We're going to be using it a lot, and it's the sort of thing, you know, really get familiar with.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. I don't know where I was going.
All right.
Think this through.
How can I help? What would you like me to do?
You're just looking at all the stuff I built?
Yeah.
All right. So that upper floor where the blueprinter is going to be the factory floor. That's where we're going to put a lot of the actual factory components to actually make stuff. The
Okay.
floor below that is the logistics floor. The idea is we put the wires, the belts, the bins, all that stuff down below. Hide it out of sight.
Okay.
Something else that I've done is I have introduced our dear friend, our best friend in the world, the power tower.
Yeah.
Now, something that's going on right now, which I don't know if you've been paying attention to, is we're basically at the max for the power that we've built so far.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, we peak a little over it, but the only reason the power is not going and shutting down is because the biomass burners back at the starting base are taking over until it drops back down again.
Yeah.
So they're acting as sort of a little battery backup. But before we like turn all of this area into a huge, you know, new factory, we're gonna need more power. Do you remember that area where we built that power plant last time with the coal burners? Like, it was right at the end of last session.
Mm-hmm.
There should be one coal node left that we haven't tapped yet.
Okay.
Go build another coal setup.
Gotcha.
I've already shown you how to do that. This time, no guidance from me.
Okay.
I'm just doing a quick check to make sure the streams are running.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to work on my current project. Mwahahaha.
Yeah.
So, why do you think I like power towers so much?
I don't know, because you're a degenerate.
I mean, there is that, but that's not the reason.
Why?
Ziplining.
Ah.
They're a quick, convenient way to get around. And of course, because I'm absolutely gay, I cannot make them in a straight line to save my life.
Back.
You will never see my power towers in a straight line. Because I don't do straight.
No.
Right into a tree. Yeah, it's gonna run right into a tree. Nudge mode. I'm gonna try to avoid cutting down any trees if I can possibly avoid it.
Why?
Because I prefer to work with the terrain rather than against it. I am one of these freaky people who likes trees. Yeah, something else we're also going to need to do is babysit the power over here.
I'm working on it.
No. You keep building your coal plant. I will deal with this.
Okay.
This is not me, like, demanding that you stop anything you're doing. You're only down to about 100 each. That's easily fixable.
Alright.
I'm gonna go through and refill the biomass burners while I'm here.
Yeah. Nice try. Can't get past me.
Hmm?
I just have to kill a hog real quick.
Piggy!
No, not... No, we like Piggy. We don't like cops here.
But pork.
Pork is good. I'm not a cannibal. Well, are cops really people? Should I be saying this live on stream?
I mean, considering the amount of, like, anti-cop rhetoric that was going on last night's stream, I don't think anyone would notice.
So true. All right.
This one's already full. Refill this one. Refill this one. Refill.
That should be enough, hopefully.
Refill.
You said I needed 4 coal generators?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go get some rips. Hey, those are actually conveniently placed now, so yay.
Mm-hmm. Hi. I've refilled the biomass burners. They were only about half empty, so NBD.
Very good. I need a more convenient mute button. Because I have some cereal that I'm slowly chomping on over here, and I don't want to destroy everyone's ears.
Not a lot of risk of that.
Why?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's because I've been muting.
Ah, okay.
Door walls. What do we need those for?
Every time we bring a belt of resource into a factory, we're gonna put a conveyor wall, and there's probably gonna be a door wall to get pioneers in and out of the factory. Because eventually we're gonna start building full factories that actually have walls.
Well, don't get too hasty. Bold of you to assume that I'm going to put walls on my factories.
In 1.0, there will be rain.
And?
You will be out there getting rained on otherwise.
I'm not. This isn't a real person. I think. Is this just Sims again?
Now let's see if I did this right.
I'm definitely not, so.
What the hell? What is this?
Splitters.
I'm just flying off into the sky!
What is happening?
What's going on?
I need to look at your stream.
What is going on? What's happening? There we go. Well, I'm back in town now.
Very good. That's very funny.
What the heck just happened?
Magic of Not 1.0.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. We need to clip that. Somebody clip that.
I'm going to probably clip that whole set, that whole set, and probably upload it to the Satisfactory QA site.
Yeah. You make that some hashtag content.
Well, more specifically, the QA site. It's just like under the category of multiplayer bugs.
Or we could promote it and be like, look at this stupid little funny thing that happened.
I mean, there's that too. What? What? Snap, your clips are off. What?
I will.
Okay, this is an emergency that must be taken care of immediately.
Truly.
You don't understand. I love clipping things. How is this?
Clip that, clip that. Mitha said she enjoys clipping things. Now if her belts... Miss, I don't... my belts are perfect.
My belts
Clip
are not
belts.
always perfect. Come on.
I'm just joking. But you're perfect, so everything that you make is perfect.
Content
Because it's yours.
preferences?
Alright, alright.
That's not it. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm gonna need 2 water things.
I mean, look at each coal burner and see how much water it uses. The reason why I use 2 water collectors on each coal setup is actually planning ahead, because each water collector pumps 120 water a minute. I think they only need what? I don't remember offhand. I don't remember. 50 per unit per minute.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 200. So that means you're using 200 out of 240 between 2 water collectors. So you'd underclock them just slightly.
Gotcha.
Creator dashboard settings.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry, Milk. I've absolutely now completely hyperfixated on this. Ah.
Sheets.
Okay. I think I enabled it.
Test.
Malk, let me know if I managed to enable clips, because I don't know why they were off. I think it's enabled now.
I clicked. I am able to do it.
Okay. I think part of the problem was that it was followers only. Or is, I should say. Excuse me, Mr. Alpha Hog. It's what you call the hogs with the forward-facing tusks.
Gotcha.
And because of the research about, like, wolves and alphas, I just assume that they're the mama hogs now.
Valid.
That's why there's always, like, lots of little hogs in the area. Because, yeah, she's the mama hog.
True that.
That's why she's big and she has the tusks, and she's so fierce in defending all of the other little hogs.
So true.
It's something I want to do.
You die for falling into water.
No. You just start swimming, and anything you're building gets canceled.
I love how I do that as I was jumping into water. I was like, this will be funny if this doesn't work.
Happens to be in... Hmm?
Sorry?
I said happens to be in the area, looks in, see how you're doing, and is just like, oh yeah, you're doing fine. Keeps going. Need more steel. Also, at some point, I need to go back to the starting factory because it looks like our setup that was feeding smart plating into the space elevator finally finished.
Ah.
To move to the next phase, we're going to need to finish 2 more parts, though. Versatile frames and automated wiring. Automated wiring requires us to be building stators because it's made of stators and cable. Versatile frames is modular frames plus steel beams. Now, we're making steel beams and modular frames, but the problem is we're not making modular frames fast enough. And we're not making stators at all. We need to get essentially motor production up and running to finish this phase.
Okay.
It would be really nice if we had the quickwire stator recipe, but given we don't have that right now, we may start off with the base one.
3. So this will be plenty.
I keep saying all of these like alternate recipes that I want to use, and then we never actually end up using them, so I think at some point I'm just going to go hard drive hunting.
Hmm.
That moment where I realized I forgot what I came here for.
Which is...
I was gonna build a power tower, and then I ran out of cable.
Nice. Alright.
I used to have a MAM over here. I wonder what I did with it. I ran out of cable, that's what. Steel beams. Okay.
don't... What? Why don't you want me to do this?
Hell yeah, Malk! I can't
What
wait
happened?
to go look. Malk got clips working.
Ah, very good.
Probably because I had to throw a setting in the channel, which I don't know why it was turned off.
I think it's just turned off by default.
Why would making clips be turned off as a default? I don't understand. Twitch.
Twitch derogatory.
Twitch derogatory. Okay. As I'm sitting here running power towers around, occasionally making connections to the stuff in the area, in case something gets disconnected. Now I can zip line over the water. Whee! Whoop! Bounce. And now I'm out of cable again. Great. But yeah, I have to go back in the VOD and find that bit where the zip line just completely bugged out, and just clip that whole thing and send it to Coffee Stain directly on the Q8 site. So I'm pretty sure they'd get a kick out of it.
Factories are running, question mark?
I see a spike in power production. Our capacity is up over, is at 1395. Power production itself is at 825.
Am I needing to put in pumps here somewhere?
Okay, pumps only do one thing. Pumps move water vertically upwards. That's it. If you're keeping stuff on the same level, pumps are not needed. And pretty
Does
much
this count as the same level?
Hang on, let me come over there and take a look.
I would imagine no, because you don't have them in, and you're doing more lifting, I think.
Yeah, that's not enough lifting to need a pump. Pumps are like 10 meters up.
Fucking better than mine.
I've had a lot more experience. And there was one thing that I used that you didn't.
What? I use separators.
Pipeline supports. So what I did... Are you... No, you're not over here. You're not watching.
Pipeline supports, I see them, okay.
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm... Okay.
You see that hologram that I'm placing?
Yeah.
And then I lift it up to its max height.
Mm-hmm.
And then I follow the foundation line and make an identical one on the other side. Lift it up. And then I run a pipeline between it. So that's like the main distribution bus for the water. By the way, there's no coal going into the coal unit on the left side. And then, yeah, I just use little T-junctions to tee off of that.
Got you.
Give it a try.
Okay.
This is what we call a bus. A bus basically just means it's a single bar that you can use to distribute something to a bunch of other things. And in this case, it's one pipe that is carrying water, and then you tee off it to all of the coal generators. When we do this exact same sort of thing with a single line, but with belts, we call it a manifold. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Milk. I think I'm using these terms correctly.
And then I just...
Little tip when you're lining up T-junctions, look at the little green lines. Because it'll give you little green lines telling you when you're lined up. That's not what I do. You want me to show you?
No, I can figure it out.
Okay.
I think. Probably not.
What the heck? What the heck?
What?
Oh, it did something wackadoodle again. That's another multiplayer bug, I think. Ooh.
Just attach it to one of these tops
Well,
or
hold,
something?
no. Back up. Hold up a second. First of all, on this one, I go just vertically down. You had it at a sort of a cockeyed angle. Like that. That's the way I do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to connect it in, put a horizontal piece in. And we just go boop-de-boop.
Okay.
And that all has the bonus of giving you a little room to walk underneath it.
Turn it back on.
Yep, because now the water has someplace to go. And you can hear the water collectors all spinning up.
Yes.
And now you can hear them running.
Oh.
I want to check one thing real quick. Okay. That one's producing. That one's producing. Producing. Yeah, they're all running. Yay! Now, something we can do to be efficient. Remember that little bit of math we were doing earlier? Each of these are using 50 water, so 50 water times 4 coal jennies, that's 200 total. Now, the 200 total divided between the 2 water collectors is 100 each. So we underclock these just slightly to 100 a minute. That way they are only producing what we need, not using any extra. And that's how we do efficiency.
Okay.
There
Awesome.
we go. That's the coal setup. Now, over here, I've added a big new boy.
Hmm. Ah, yes, the power tower.
Mm-hmm. He's a big boy.
Nice.
We're going to use these to not only run power around our world, but also transportation. You know, up until later when we get better forms of transport, like hypertubes.
Nice.
And I keep running out of cable. That's what I was going back for, was for the cable. I'm silly.
Did we get the something underneath our base? The drop pod thing?
I don't think so.
This might not have anything in it. It's just rubble.
Underneath which base? Are you talking about the Spire Coast factory that we're still building? Yeah, there is a drop pod under there. I think it takes rotors. I don't know if anybody's gotten it yet, though, because...
I just see the wreckage. I don't see the pod. Weirdly.
It's up on a rock.
Okay, that's okay. Have them. Okay, needs power. All right, got it.
What are we giggling at?
Nothing. Just dumb shit.
Okay, cool.
Did you have a ma'am here somewhere?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Ah, you're scanning the hard drive. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, one other thing to grab while you're here.
Hmm?
On this bad boy, grab yourself a stack of iron rebar, which is in the production side.
Sorry, could you... Where? This?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is used on your ranged weapon. Remember your rebar gun? It didn't have any ammo. So if you pull that out and hit reload, you should now have ammo for your rebar gun.
Nice.
Taking a second to watch Kat's stream.
Hmm?
Making sure you figure it out.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. All good, all good. Dun, 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 dun. I came over here for steel and cable. Oops. Ah, waits for it to load. Oh lordy, that's a lot of wire. Okay. Are you just going slugging and hard drive hunting now?
Sure.
That's cool. Do it. Explore this world. Handcrafted.
Mm-hmm.
Not procedurally generated. Hint. There's a lot of slugs and some hard drives out there on the Spire Coast down by the water.
Okay.
Which seems to be sort of the area you're going towards. Time? Where did that just connect to? It just randomly went off into the void. What? Where does that line go? What? I think it popped up a power tower in the middle of the factory. It's right in the middle of the factory. What? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, we should
You're
have...
getting mad at me if I leave ramps everywhere.
So, not really. However, there are two considerations. One, there is an upper limit to how many items you can have in your world. So cleaning up after yourself is a good idea.
Okay.
However, the likelihood of us hitting that number is really damn small. It's like, cleaning up after yourself is a good idea. Is it going to be a problem? Probably not. The other consideration is how long it takes for it to save. The more items that are in the world, the longer it takes it to save. Now, come 1.0, they're going to do a bunch of optimization fixes so that it takes less time to save every time it autosaves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's at 1.0. So, right now, we still have sort of a laggy save.
Okay.
So cleaning up anything you don't need is advised.
Gotcha.
Answer me something, my dear viewer. Why is it I can't see Kat's location on the compass? I know she's over there, but it's not giving me a compass position. Anyway. I think I've got enough room here set up to start building an iron line. What do you think, Kat? I'm
I should
thinking...
probably empty my inventory before I go much further.
That's generally a good idea. Let's see, clear. What the... Why Satisfactory? Why? Why do you do that? Just randomly switch direction on the blueprint when I'm making a line of them. Why do you do this? Okay. Also, I've broken my own rule of making blueprints.
Hmm?
Never put anything on the output side. Save. I never put anything on the output side because I'm never sure what I'm putting it into. Not blueprint. There we go. Filter. There we go. Ta-da. This is the other thing about the blueprinters that kind of annoys me, is when you're holding down control and it doesn't actually line the blueprint up. That looks... It gives me a green line, but the green line is absolutely nonsensical. There we go. I said we were going to clean this up, and we are.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Hello there.
Oh.
How you doing? Talk to me.
Hmm?
I say, how you doing?
I'm fine. Do you want hypertubes or do you want advanced steel production?
I feel like getting into advanced steel production feels like not this episode, but that contains the stators and the motors that we're gonna need to finish this phase.
Okay.
It also has Mark II miners and encased industrial beams, heavy modular frames. It's just we need all of that, but not right now.
We need advanced steel production to make hypertubes. So,
correct.
So that's going to be the milestone.
All right.
That we need.
Look at you. Figuring stuff out. Okay, what do we got here? Cacharium wire. Ew. Fine contrary. I hate all of these options.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for the... Yeah.
I just realized chat can't see the full window. I'm going to rescan that because I hate those options. Also, don't look, chat.
What's going on?
It won't move. Why is that not working? I can't recenter or resize that. Huh. Interesting. I'm sitting here trying to resize the window so that chat can see, because chat seems to only be getting half of the Satisfactory window, but it won't let me move it. I've unlocked it and everything, and it will not let me resize it.
In OBS?
Correct.
All right, so you go to your game your game.
Right.
You unlock it.
Right, it's unlocked.
Do you see the red squares?
Yes.
Okay. Can you grab them and move that?
I can grab them, but they won't move.
What?
I can grab them, but they won't move.
Okay. I don't know then.
Yeah, that's weird.
I might have to look. We might have to look at this when you off stream.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like, I'm sitting here looking at the window, and like if I look at the MAM to look at like hard drive scanning, it's showing only about half the window. Like, it feels like
Milestone reached.
there's like half the screen that's not visible.
Enhanced conveyor belt efficiency as well as the ability
What's going on?
An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I apologize for this stream.
Yeah, isn't this literally your first stream and fucking you forever? So I don't think.
So,
I think you're fine.
Twitch says it's been like 3 years. That's a damn lie. It's been more like 10.
Yeah, exactly.
And the problem was internet. My upload rate was terrible. And you can blame that entirely on AT&T. AT&T basically capped out at 5 megabit up and would not make it any better for 20 years. In 20 years we've been here, we could not get them to go above 5 megabit up, which is about a 720p upload. And it's like, I'm trying to do 1080p, which is what I'm doing now. We only just put in a different ISP on Wednesday. I'm only able to do this because I now have I have like 35 megabit upload. Now I can do 1080p uploads.
Thank you, Sunshine. I do love these overlays and my model. All of my artists are linked in my bio. In my about page, we have Silver Catboy who did the overlays, which look fucking amazing. I had Oni do my model art, and it was I should know these more by heart. This is embarrassing. Pull my own goddamn stream up to my own goddamn about page. Yes, my artist did a amazing job.
All right, can we
My own goddamn stream.
Your own goddamn stream?
Yes, Tiger Aloni, Shioni Nath, and Silver Catboy. The credits. It's in the credits tab. Give all of those artists a heckin' follow because they deserve it. All right. Hmm. What man bullshit can I do? And tool.
I don't even know if I want to do this. Let's not do this. Let's instead.
I could make that. Get that one. How do we make that again? Biomass? How do we make fabric? Mycelia and bio.
What are you trying to build?
There's some mycelia and biomass.
She says, not answering my question.
Fabric.
Okay, what for?
A MAM upgrade. Do have a bunch of leaves. I could auto craft biomass, right?
Or you could set up a line of production that turns, biological material into biomass.
Yeah, but that costs effort. And I can hold down this button and not think.
Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a playthrough that's a challenge where you don't make anything on the construction bench. No craft bench for you.
Yeah, I only need to make 50 fabric. I already have... That's actually impossible, though. Right?
Like, right at the beginning of the game, like in tier 1, yeah. You have to do a little bit of manual construction. But the challenge would be after tier 1, no manual construction, only automation.
Yeah, but I just need 50 fabric. Why would I build a whole factory for 50 fabric? Look, I'll build a factory if I need it later.
The whole point of the game is a factory building game.
I'm aware. And look at all the factories you've built.
I built.
Yeah, and I've just stand here and died a bunch.
Plus 10 to self-awareness.
Alright. Like, somewhat honestly, like, I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think building factories is good, and obviously I'm gonna do that. But
That's
if I need, like, one fucking thing, I don't think it's necessary to build an entire factory for it. I don't think that's unreasonable. Maybe it is unreasonable
No.
to you, but it doesn't feel that unreasonable to me.
It's not that unreasonable. It's not that unreasonable. It's just...
2, 1.
Okay, what did we get?
Am I looking at it and so you can't look at it?
No, I'm looking at it just fine.
Alright, you gonna select one?
I've already picked one and started the next drive baking.
Oh.
The,
It's not good?
there was only one that was even remotely decent.
Can you have multiple MAMs?
Yes, however, they're all using the exact same hard drive baking queue, so it won't make any difference.
Okay, well then, I can't try to get us more inventory space. It's fine, we can do it later.
Yeah. Actually... You want to handcraft something for me?
Sure. What do you need?
Encased industrial beams.
How many do you need?
60. What the Sam heck?
What in tarnation?
What tarnation?
But how you doing, Sunshine? How we doing?
Apply
Doing
changes.
good today? You can also lurk. That's also hella valid if that's the vibe. Alright. Where are you?
Hmm? Hey, Levos.
Hello. Alright, here are your the 69 encased industrial memes you asked for.
Thank you. And nice.
Nice.
All right, let's see. What do I need? Lavos is now following. Thank you for following. You feel like making some auto miners?
Yeah. How many do you need?
11.
Portable mines, or what's it called?
They're called portable miners.
Yeah.
And the answer to your first question was 11.
Okay. Yeah, you can't auto-craft. You have to auto-craft these, right?
Correct. For now. There is an auto recipe, a recipe for the manufacturer later that we can get if we hunt down enough hard drives. That'll enable us to, auto make them. But the problem is that takes a huge amount of additional resources.
All right. Let me throw all these leaves and flowers and things I don't need.
I mean, just slap down a box, put them in it. Look, chat, that's a Mark II miner.
Woo.
Oh, whoa. Why do you woo at me?
How many mariners did I give you?
I haven't looked. 1 second. That sounds illegal, Tiggy.
The only thing
You
that's
gave me
legal is
5.
how cute
I
you
need
are.
5 more.
We were hunted by the uwu cute government for our cuteness. We're being hunted by the fascists because we're too darn cute, and we're turning all of their good men into cute fangirls.
I'm not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to.
I will trans your gender. Just watch me. Look. You want to see me trans your gender real quick? All right.
I have...
Can't hear Mitha. What? Hi, Silver.
I don't force
Mitha,
it.
can you talk?
Yeah, I've been talking. Hello? The rain in Spain falls mainly in my brain.
Wait, you can hear her now?
The rain in Spain falls mainly on my brain.
Test. Okay, can you talk now, Mitha?
The rain in Spain falls mainly in my brain.
Wow, this chat hasn't been hearing you the entire fucking 3 hours we've been streaming you. I'm so sorry.
Well, okay. That's okay. I was having issues with, like, only showing a quarter of the game screen this entire time on my stream. I had to fix that.
Alright.
And I think I finally figured out what was wrong there. I was moving
Well, thank
I was
you.
moving the wrong element.
Alright. I'm gonna go trans somebody's gender right fucking now.
Okay.
You ready for this, chat? Alright. Let's go
Yeah.
find an unwilling victim.
Yeah, it's been kind of a scuff morning, Silver.
Alright.
At first, it's like my game window, it was only showing like a quarter of it. And so, like, for the first half of the stream, they were only seeing about a quarter of the game screen. It was like, oh, why? Finally figured out that problem.
What is... crude oil.
Yeah, crude oil. There's a whole lot of it in this area. We don't have the technology to do anything with that yet, so sort of put a pin in that. Part of the reason I picked this spot is because of that crude oil presence. We're gonna use
How do I
it.
put a pin in it again? Map?
Yeah, hit M to bring up your map, hover over it, and then there's a little button that says New Map Marker. And you can create a custom marker that way, or you can use one of the pre-existing stamps and just put like a teardrop over it.
Cool. It's impure, so it's not that good, but nah.
I mean, there's a whole lot of oil nodes in the area. There's a couple of pure, a bunch of normals, and some impures. It's a whole range, you know? Stop doing that, game. There we go. Okay. All of these
Hey,
are
I found a
marked.
yellow slug. Fuck yeah. Let's go get that slug.
Slug.
Hello, Lavos. How you doing today?
It levos.
Also, we were talking, Silver, we might need your assistance on figuring out the multi-stream thing, because we clicked those buttons and then we were like, I don't know what we're doing. Let's not mess with this and break everything again.
Yeah. It was giving me some weird message about it wants to use my actual flesh cam camera, and I'm like, no. No, you don't get that. What? Something else
You
to
gotta
keep
pay
it.
for that.
What? Yeah, you have to actually pay me money for that one.
It's not currently a thing that we have, but if it ever becomes a thing, it's going to be something you got to pay for.
You know what they say, never give it away for free.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up lines of iron production.
Well,
I don't think this is perfectly efficient.
only play in deluxe virtual hugs. Those are acceptable for now. All right, perfect. We found somebody's gender we're going to change. Let's just pick up the slug.
And there's the
Hi.
man.
See, you see this unsuspecting beta male, and watch as we trans his gender. So we're gonna do a bunch of
Deuterium wire,
360 no scopes.
fine concrete, and steamed copper sheets. Ooh. We don't even have access to the refinery yet.
And now, as you all can see, chat, gender changed. I just trans that man's gender. Now he goes uwu.
I think he's dead.
Yeah,
That's not how
that's
that
what
works.
happens to those who don't trans their gender.
Now
A pinhead.
I'm getting kind of scared. So you should be able to do that, whatever you were doing with the fabric now.
Well, I do have a lot of things in my inventory, so I can't use the free teleport.
Don't die! What am I gonna do with you?
Love and cherish me and
I do.
treat me like one of your family, because,
I do.
well, we don't need to go there.
I'm wondering if I need to draw a line that's like, you need to take good care of yourself in-game as well as out of game.
Why would I take care of myself in-game? If I don't take care of... It fulfills the urges to not take care of myself out of game.
I don't know if that's healthy. Silver.
Look, I'm just saying, you know, some people just need a quick little lobotomy as a treat. I didn't do it though, Lavos, see? I'm learning.
Okay, let's take a bunch of this. Ah, expanded tool belt. Very nice.
Alright, mycelia... Well, let's first do that. Totally. What you said, Lavos. Oh. I still kind of want to do a playthrough that's just manually constructing things to till you out, Mitha.
I will not be participating. Because that is against the point of my factory game. That's basically like, challenge, just tedium, nothing but tedium.
Well, I would have to have some constructors, obviously, because I can't do the phase parts, right? You know?
Yeah, you have to automate the space elevator parts.
I wouldn't have to automate it. See, what I do is I just place down the assembler, and I have to manually put in the ingredients in, and manually take the ingredients out.
Well, you could put bins in, and manually feed the bins.
That would be too useful.
Okay. Could probably make this way more efficient, but I don't know that we're at a place in this game right now where I feel like we super need to be efficient. I don't know.
Yes, I'm wearing you down.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm
Also,
so sorry.
we should start thinking about wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we're gonna wrap up is we're gonna have an hour or so to get tech work done and to self-care, and then we are all getting together on the TransXP TTRPG stream to play Contract. We did character creation last night. Today we play. And hopefully we will be joined by a silver cat boy and a sentient collection of raccoons. I've been looking at that one over and over again, and I've never actually executed it. I really should. I keep meaning to grab 600 steel beams, and then I never do it.
Doing what?
Show you in a minute. 2, 4, 6.
Don't have enough for that right now.
I eventually plan to have all of these storage boxes being auto-fed, and it's going to be down on the logistics floor, but I'm sort of working my way there. Okay.
Hide all your trash. No, don't hide it. Simply give it to the...
Give it to the raccoon. There you go.
He'll take good care of it.
Have, like, another hand equipment slot.
What did you use?
It was one of the ones in the alien organisms tree.
Ah.
There's only one thing left in alien organisms, and we don't have 2 of those 3 parts yet.
How do you... Gotcha.
Caterium, we've gone about as far as we can. We need to actually set up production of AI limiters. I'm not handcrafting 50 of those. That is just not happening. We don't have latex because we're not into oil refining yet. We don't have nobelisks yet because we haven't started doing the sulfur tree yet. Cat.
Hmm?
Do you have nuts?
That's what I'm looking... I need to go get 5 more.
Actually, hold on. Hold your horses. I have some.
I thought you got rid of those years ago.
I did. But that's a separate discussion. Okay. There you go.
That's in mycelia. Nutrients.
That's the last one in the nutrients tree. There you go. I think we now have the entire nutrients tree done. Yep.
Yes.
There we go. We have all of the inhalers made. So now, if you don't have an inhaler to heal yourself, I'm going to laugh at you.
Why would I have inhalers?
Okay, so what did you just unlock?
Inhalers?
Very good. I mean, if you look at my character, I'm holding one right now.
Gotcha.
So inhalers heal you to full.
Cool. How do you make them?
Over here in the equipment shed. Take a look. There's now a whole section for consumables. Now, it takes all of the, like, nuts and berries and mushrooms that you've been carrying around and turns them into the inhalers, which heal you to full. So instead of eating a nut for 5% of your HP, you can now hit an inhaler, consume one inhaler, and heal to full.
Gotcha.
So there you go. That's how that works. Carry some inhalers around with you wherever you go.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, what's more work? Carrying around some inhalers or dying? Miss, I died 6 times in the first session.
Listen,
Yes?
dying seems very easy. I've done it so much.
You're not wrong.
All right. What do we do for the last 7 fucking minutes?
I
Should I
mean,
go run off into the great unknown? Sounds great. Thank you for this encouragement.
whatever makes you happy, dear. Whatever makes you happy.
You know what makes me happy? Kissing girls.
I'm right here, bitch.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're fucking at least 1,000 miles away from me. So, what do you want me to do?
Do
Get
something
on a
about
train or
that.
something?
I do like trains. Trains are good. Is that even gonna line up? That's some pretty wonk.
Yeah.
I've done a really bad job of this, haven't I?
No, I don't think you have.
No, no, no. My internal self is just absolutely screaming at me right now.
Well, stop that.
Because it's like, this isn't efficient. But then this is our first playthrough and doesn't need to be perfectly efficient.
Well, it's not yours, but yes.
Like, when I start mine on Tuesday, everything, well, after, like, Tier 1 and Tier 2, as soon as I get to Tier 3 and have modular load balancers, you know, once I have motors, everything will be efficient. Everything will be efficient. At least as much as I can make it. Speaking of which,
Ooh. Hard drive.
found a hard drive?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, we will raid people, Silver. I have been doing that.
Do you know who we're going to raid?
I don't know. We can figure that out at some point.
Well, let me check something real quick. Quick check. See who's on. What is Laveau is on?
Yes.
What is Laveau is on? Okay, for context, what is Laveau is the one that raided Cat the other day. I think we should raid What is Laveau back. What do you say?
I've already raided him back once, but yeah. I think he's an excellent streamer, so yeah, I'd love to raid him back, yeah.
I do love his stuff. Also, he's just generally got a very good, wholesome community.
Yeah. Nice, wholesome Vor community.
Exactly. See?
Vor-based community.
You understand perfectly.
Exactly.
Put a little whoop in here. It's just going to be this and this. I think we should start thinking about raiding out, dear. So, everybody, we're going to, over on TransXP TTRPG, in a couple of hours, we're going to be playing Contract. And then we're also going to be doing more tabletop on Monday. Tuesday is when I'm going to start my heavily modded Satisfactory playthrough, and I'm very excited for that. And these should be, like, ongoing every week. It may not be contract, though, because, I mean, this sounds like it's a one-shot thing, but are we going to keep doing that for a while, or what? What's the plan, DM?
Kind of just do what feels good. Do puppies like nuts? They only like the berries.
No, they
right?
just like the berries, as far as I know.
Sag.
Yeah.
No puppy for me. No puppy to bring me industrial waste. Well, that's what they use for, right?
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, everyone, have a great day, and I hope to see you later.
All right, quick. I gotta go die getting this yellow slug real quick. Gaming, gaming, gaming. God, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. All right. Ooh, there's fruit inside of these cactuses? No, those are just leaves. All right. Bye, everybody. We're going to raid out now. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure to drink your water. Do your self-care. Take your meds. Go piss, girl. And, yeah.